Aaron. He listen when you watch niggas get knocked out. Oh, I'm saying that. Listen, I said he was trying to do the Dre with the hand up like Kovalev, but he fainted him and he was so terrified. He got his nut ass up out of there. He was terrified. It's an astringent, yeah. That's why it's a bitter. You just keep putting it in everything. Listen, man, he got it. Listen, this is when I keep telling y'all, boxing, when you have an all-time great box. I listen, I'm still not impressed with Tank's performance. But I just don't like that. No, he definitely has a plan. He set traps. That's why he don't be using the jab. Even if you're not using the jab, you have to know how to use your check hook frequently, like Canelo, by being in range. Canelo be in range and hook range. So even if Jalen said his pack was left in Vegas, like I said, I told y'all already if he was in there trying to box, it was gonna be easier for Tank to knock him out. The style to give Tank problems is Pit Bull style, cause he come in reckless throwing fucking smoke. And no black fighter likes that. Like you gotta really know how to stop Mexicans. They can't stop body shots and uppercuts. You gotta be low. You gotta bend your knees. If Pitbull, if I was Tank with my talent right now, and Pitbull was coming in like that, I would Andre Ward freeze arm him and run the fucking uppie to his chin until he give it up. I'll tell you who will stop Pitbull. Manuel Manuel Marquez. He'll stop him because he was a master at the double uppercut with both hands. That what? It's in the refrigerator. Frank going in them corners didn't help him either. The corner, no, that don't mean shit. Floyd will fight you. Floyd fought the whole Cotto fight off the ropes and in the corners. So did James Toney. It don't matter where you at in that fucking ring. I keep telling y'all this shit over and over again. When you in the ring, it don't matter where you at. Somebody gonna be good enough to get you over there. What you wanna have is fucking defense. Frank had shitty defense. Young Measy, how did Young Measy? Young Measy is on here saying Frank had good defense. He was making Tank miss some big shots. But Frank should have stayed. No. Listen, when you got good defense, it don't matter if you on the ropes. It don't matter where you're at in the ring. What are you talking about? We're talking about boxing. It's a square circle. It don't matter where you at in there. If you don't have no defense at any time you in there, somebody gonna fucking bust your pack. What are you talking about? Matias lost tonight. Did he get stopped? Or did they give him the fight? He probably did. He not that fucking good. I'm on lie. I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. He probably fucking did. Rope, I told you, blood. That shit don't. Man, I be trying to tell niggas what that shit don't work. He fucked up Montana. Montana be all over the fucking ring. Pero. I keep trying to tell y'all this shit. Y'all keep trying to tell me some shit. It don't make no sense. I be telling y'all over and over again. Y'all lucky I ain't got this room together yet. with my young bros. When this room get together, I'm gonna be up in that room, hot as fuck, cussing you out on the phone and this live because y'all hard headed. I tell y'all over and over. He probably did. He lost a unanimous decision. You know why? Because he don't fucking move his head. Like I keep telling y'all niggas. And that's why y'all got to be hitting my cash app. I keep telling y'all was swearing this nigga was the hardest nigga in the world. Matias could beat him. You could beat Matias. Man, I'll fucking stop him with one eye. He fight at 140. He don't move it. Y'all niggas gonna learn one day. Moving your head is the first line of defense in boxing. You know why? Because if you don't move it, your hands and your feet and all that shit not gonna save you. Because Lomachenko be moving his feet all over the place. His face be marked up every fight because he don't move his fucking head. It ain't fucking nowhere. Hey, dog. All right. It ain't nowhere. 115 and 116, 111. I told y'all, blood. Like, I'm just telling y'all, I'm not even calling no fights. I'ma just tell you, hey, blood, dude ain't nice like that. He killed a man in there. Yeah, the nigga he killed didn't move his head. He was shitty too. And I love Maxim Dadashev. He stopped Bilal Mahassan. Knocked his ass cold out in there. On TV. Milan was begging to run up on them Russians. And I kept saying, hey, blood, you need to learn how to box. Niggas thought I was playing. Got in there with Maxim. His name, the first maxim of law in boxing is head movement is number one. That's just number one, blood. Why you think Pernell Whitaker could go up to so many weight classes and do what he did, whether he was losing or not? He wasn't getting fucking beat up. Mill City Boxing kept saying he the boogeyman. That's because them niggas is Spanish, bro. That's why I don't be on their channels. Them niggas is span boys. They Spanish boys. You listen, now all of a sudden, no, fuck that. Hit my cash app if I'm right. I'm sorry. You reading. My nigga reading about this straw man shit. I gotta calm down. Y'all lucky my nigga trying to really learn something. Hey, listen. My man on here saying, Troy, you was right. Matias Power just I apologize. Bro, don't apologize on my channel, Nelson Shut. The apology is not permitted because I'm just trying to inform you on what real power is. I don't give a fuck if he got a 100% knockout ratio. I go on his box record, he got all TKOs. He not hitting niggas and they going to bed. Niggas is not getting off the stool. That's not real power. Deontay Wilder had real fucking power, bro. Once a nigga start getting up off them shots, that's what start breaking his confidence. And he was not willing to say, man, I need to just work on my shit. Yeah, fucking doing the fucking bank head bounce backwards. Fuck is you doing, Deontay? That's not boxing. You fucking jugging backwards with a dance move. That's a meme. I need to be a meme. Going backwards. Nigga was in there doing this. This nigga doing a fucking running man. At night, I think and got his ass slept in there. Got hit with a hook and was doing the zab judo. Hold on, he hit me with the yeah. Then he hit you and put you to fuck. And Deontay Wilder was in shape. He got up. They saying Tank versus Loma in November. It's gonna be another knockout. Brutal though. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be just as brutal. You're gonna knock him out, and everybody gonna be like, but no, he ain't gonna not know. He's gonna knock out Lomachenko. And Lomachenko, see, this is why niggas is corny with the boxing. Because when Tank wasn't ripe yet, everybody, I want Tank. He ducking Loma. No, he don't have to accept the offer from you. You're not offering anything. You're not offering shit. You trying to make your name off somebody. Now we didn't see how their careers then panned out. Now they both right. Ain't no such thing as no age. Roberto Duran started at 119, and in the 90s, this is in 58, 68. 68. And then in 1990, the nigga stopped Iran Barkley at middleweight. It wasn't even in what you would think is shape. The nigga was way out of his. Nigga was, listen, Roberto Duran was 76 and 1 with 56 knockouts when he fought Sugar Ray. You could say then he was past his prime. That was at 47. Yeah. Yes. And yes. He was 70 fucking 6 and 1 with 56 knockouts. And the niggas he beat at 119 to 126, they have went on and became champions. Some of the niggas he beat early. They had went on after Duran bust they pack had became champions and shit. And he fought Leonard at 47. He was past his prime then. So all this, yes, sir. Legalese. English will switch to legalese, which is a corporate language. So they'll say something like, when you a police officer, they're gonna say, "Hey, listen, this is how it works. This is how it's gonna work." And they basically saying this is how the deal works because they're trying to deal with you. They're trying to get you to sign your name on that contract as a ticket so you can show up to court so they can tax you. That's all the police officers are tax agents for the state of California. Hey, blood, what did you put them on? Did you even read the ingredients? Did you read the directions? I know you didn't because black people don't read instructions. You ain't read the instructions. Did you read the instructions? No, did you read? See, that's exactly what I be telling niggas. You got in the ring and you did what you thought works, but you didn't read the rules of boxing. Who told you that? Exactly. Yeah, I did it before. Well, why did you burn them today? Because no, because you didn't read the instructions. No, you didn't read the fucking instructions. Now your dad all in your ass because you didn't read the fucking instructions. It's simple. You get the I'm gonna show you what I do when I cook something. See how I drop that? I grab this like this, and I'll be like this right here. Heat from frozen, conventional oven, 375. Remove from packaging. Place all puffs on baking tray. Bake for 8 minutes until heated through. You see that red kale? Let stand. And yeah, I've seen that. And listen, it's 8 minutes on 375. How long was that on? No. And that's not a conventional oven. It got forced air, so it's gonna dry the shit out more. You didn't read it. The black niggas hate reading, blood. I don't know why. Why? Set up the time, get the timing on right. Don't fuck my meal up. It's all about timing, even with boxing. It don't matter how fast you is. Look, see? What you need, see? Okay, dog, you are one funny nigga, dog. You funny, because you take a joke good. They over here laughing. Listen, blood. Yeah, I know Frank got stopped Milo TV. He don't have no inside work. Troy the boxing savant. Listen, I am not a savant in boxing. Yo, these niggas is retarded on here, man. I love y'all niggas, but y'all niggas don't got no sense. Listen, boxing has rules. Listen, why am I right with boxing? Because it has rules. The rules are very simple. When you watch boxing enough, you will see that everybody, no matter their style, they gonna move their head, they use their front hand, and they got a certain amount of defense. It don't matter who. I don't listen, bro. I never even fucking watched Joe Frazier and try to do no shit like him. When I really start watching him, this nigga you was slipping punches. Joe Frazier was a gold fucking medalist. That means Ali beat 3 gold medalists. Floyd Patterson, I'm not mistaken, Joe Frazier, and George Foreman, blood. To be a gold medalist, you gotta fucking box. Get out the kitchen. You gotta box, blood. The fuck you think you doing in the amateurs? In the amateurs back then, they didn't have pro headgear. They wasn't wearing headgears. So back then in the amateurs, they was fucking pro boxing for 3 3-minute rounds. So it didn't matter who the fuck you was. You wasn't walking in there with no headgear and no amateur gloves. Them was 10s back then. And back then, all them niggas was in 8s. Even Muhammad in them. And some of them gloves thumbs wasn't even attached. And I seen it. Niggas was getting their eyes fucking thumbed out. They was learning how to use that thumb to fuck your eyeball up. It's the sweet science. Man, listen, bro. The sweet science was named after bare knuckle boxing by a publisher named Pierce Egan in 1813. Shout out to the chat. UGC Flame, what's good with you? Blood. I keep telling niggas, man, like Derrick James don't got no inside work and he don't teach it. Now, y'all can believe what y'all want. I'm not on here to believe because my channel was about knowing. No, we don't. We out of the age. That was in the age of Pisces. The age of Aquarius is the age of information and the age of knowing. Knowing, to know, is the Latin root word for science is siere. S-C is in cat, I-R-E. I know Matisse was going to lose. He was a hyped up black Puerto Rican. He was very marketable. They was trying to show him love. He had no fucking head movement. All that fake boxing shit that I keep telling y'all is going on in the spiritual world is over with. Or listen, if you a fucking coach and you never boxed before, whoever you training, they liable to get their fucking ass killed in there. It's already to happen. Rest in boxing peace to my man Sharif Lawal. Like, I can't wait to watch that Matias work. He got his fucking ears boxed off in there. I already know he did. He had no head movement, and I just told niggas, listen, you better be glad they ain't put him in there with Teofimo Lopez. His ass would have been fucking sleep. You do not walk up on Teofimo like that. That's stupid. Because if it wasn't, Lomachenko definitely would have been. He wouldn't have been running around that ring. He was in there at the Teofimo press conferences trying to stare the nigga down all crazy. Got in the ring and was fucking running. Fucking all over the ring, bud. Got in there with Devin Haney and was trying to go toe to toe with him. See, that shit don't fool me. That shit do not fool me. Triple G did the same shit. Got in there and was a fucking jabber. I want drama show. Canelo came to you for the drama. Your ass was on that bike, nigga. You was trying to be Floyd with no check hook. Getting your fucking pack handed to you. David Benavidez got in there and didn't look the same. He was them punches wasn't the same. You put him in there with Canelo, listen, it's over with. Canelo seen what he had to see. My name ain't Troy, nigga. My name Hamza. Tyrese. Y'all know what it is. My name is Hamza. What did Gary Antoine Russell do in there? Listen, man. All them niggas who listen, even Gary Russell Jr., the one that was calling out Tank, man, he not that sweet for real. All that fast mint shit that him and his daddy used to be doing, I love them as black men. But that shit don't win you fights. Cause you don't fight like that. He got out fucking boxed. Because he don't know how to box himself. They do all this. See, this is why I changed my whole training program. Fuck the bag. Fuck all of that. We on mitts. I'm showing you how to execute fundamental punches, fundamental slips, putting combinations together, how to get in position, how and what to actually do in the ring. He didn't get maxed out. What the fuck do that mean along the journey? What are you talking about? No. Why are you making up fucking phrases? I remember somebody was in this chat talking about some, yeah, that's an open stance fight. Man, what the fuck is that? That's exactly what I told him. Who made that up? Why are you repeating fucking phrases that you hear other niggas saying? That's an open, no, ain't no such thing as an open stance mean you square. He lost. He lost because he didn't know how to execute a jab. You know, niggas be in there doing all unnecessary type of working out with dumbbells and all that. Man, I used to think that, listen, me and my nigga Aaron did every fucking thing. Hit my cash app, blood. Me and my nigga Aaron did every type of working out. When I understood that a vegan diet and knowing boxing is how you not get tired, then that was over with. I literally just watched Canelo in there with Jaime Munguia throwing fucking punches. He big as fuck and he's standing up. I watched him with Kovalev. I watched him with Arislandi Lara. I watched him with every different type of style. I watched him with Austin Trout. I watched him with, man, my nigga was in camp with Austin Trout. Matias got his ass. I told y'all he wasn't that good. Y'all was hyping up Matias. Listen, any fighter that don't move his head, he not sweet. He not sweet. I don't know an all-time great who didn't move his head. And the only one I know was Pacquiao. And he got his ass knocked out. He wasn't an all-time great. He moved his head. You know why? Joe Louis, because when he lost against Max Schmeling, it's because he was dropping his jab hand. Then he learned it, fixed it, came back and knocked his ass out. I know my takes are always right. You know why? Because it's not me that's right. Y'all keep thinking it's me. It's not Troy. It's not Hamza. Boxing has fucking rules. The majority, I'm going to say it again, because I watch these blogs with women, and they say shit like, it's a possibility I could find a man that's 6 feet, make 100,000. When they go into the calculator on the census and say, the percentage of the men that's 6 feet, make $100,000 a year, and do all the shit you want, this black, then all is less than 1%, ma'am. How the fuck is you going to find that? And listen, instead of saying, you know what, logically that don't even fucking make sense. I don't know why I'm saying that. These women be on here saying it's possible. No, it's fucking not. The mathematics of the world tell you it's not possible. You're talking about possibility, not probability. I know it's true because my man, Aaron, who upstairs was in Vegas rolling dice, and he said, listen, I rolled dice before. If you want to be safe, you bet on the six. You know why? Because if you roll in two dice, six is the easiest number because three is on both dice. The numbers only go to 12. Six is the even number. Listen, if you look at the lottery and you look up the most numbers that's always played, the least numbers that won, you're going to get the most oddball numbers. See, this is the shit y'all not thinking when it comes to, but then y'all saying, throw the 2-3-2, 5-2-3, roll under. That's all mathematics geometry. Shit be less than 1%, Joe Breezy. Anybody with an all-time great boxing style, and you look at all the fighters, it's gonna be less than 1% that didn't do their head. That's the whole point. And exceptions do not make the fucking rules. There are exceptions do not. Roy Jones and his exception. When he lost his athleticism, like Adrian Broner, like all these athletic black niggas. Just like my nigga was telling me upstairs. No, when I tore my fucking Achilles, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to box like that my whole career. Cause in my mind I kept saying I don't want niggas coming to me like this. Fuck all these feet work. It gotta be a way you can stand right there cause I'm watching Floyd do it. Pretty boy used to be right in front of you fucking throwing smoke. I got tired. Fuck this Achilles. I still shouldn't be able to get hit. I need to learn how to be right here and not get hit and be as efficient and not deficient. These ain't just words I'm making up. I'm just athletic black niggas. They be fucking, listen, blood. I only talk about niggas in my race. If you get me to break down box, I'm gonna break down every race of people's style and tell you how to fucking bust they pack. Black niggas can't take pressure. I keep saying that. Let your Mexican ass walk to me, bitch. Come on. I'm not trying to run. Bitch, I used to tell my brother, I don't give a fuck how big these niggas is down here. And Marlo used to be like, bitch, if you lose, don't come back home. I used to be like, you right. I don't give a fuck who my coach is. Because at the end of the day, Pernell Whitaker said, man, if that shit my coach say ain't working, I'm doing my own shit. So why would I do anything? I'm the boss in there. The rules of boxing. Hey, I need you and your chief second. Your chief second means your coach. So when you show to the corner, your coach is the second man off fucking rip. That's the rules, blood. That ain't my rule. Those are the rules of boxing. I'm the boss. You supposed to be looking out for what I say. Hey, blood, he doing this. Why he doing this? Nigga, when I be coaching my niggas in the corner, when I was in Lamont's corner, hey, blood, what do you see he doing in there? I see what he doing. I want to come to an agreement on what's going on. We got 60 seconds. Take 4 deep breaths. We ain't even talked about shit yet. When Lamont come to the corner, we ain't talking about shit yet. I need you to calm the fuck down. Take 4 deep breaths. After he done, I say take a deep breath. He take one. I said take another one. I step back. He take a deep breath. I said take another deep breath. Take one more. After that is passed, only 7 to 10 seconds is passed. We still got 50 seconds. I said, hey, what is he doing in there? Because I see he using the jab and he trying to take you into deep waters, even though it's only a 6 rounder. All you got to do is keep using the stick and keep moving your head. You got to learn how to punch with your feet coming forward, though. You really could stop him. Listen, we ain't sparred, we ain't did shit. It's the quarantine. We in the garage doing mints, and he hitting that fucking road work at Piedmont track, and he not running no fucking 10 pieces. He running, and then we smoking every fucking day. We fucking bitches. We not fucking pause. I'm governing everything the nigga do. He living with me and my woman. I'm watching everything. Hey, blood, what girl you hanging? No, I got a girl you can hang around with. Go hang out with my white homie Mackenzie out by the lake. She gonna suck you up and fuck you. Go hang around with her, blood. She got a brain. She not about to stress you out or nothing. She's in awe about you. I actually train her. She boxing all day. She knew you was coming. She about to do you crazy. Got with him, did him crazy. Hey, Mackenzie, drop him back off out the house. He got a fight coming up. Drop him right back off. Engineer, white girl. Stupid bad. 6 feet. Pisces. She went vegetarian. I kept telling her. She wanted to argue with me about the diet, bud. Trying to train. I said, hey, Mackenzie, it don't work like that. I can't even lie. It is to me. Yeah. The whole time she was home dealing with my nigga Sean Hall on the low. They was all keeping secrets from the guy. She got her high one day. Troy, I just want to tell you, you over here making this vegan mac and cheese. I be dealing with my dude, Sean. What, Mackenzie? You been holding secrets from your nigga? Oh man, for what? Yeah, but he be kinda. Yeah, they be pillow talking to me. They be telling me how my young bros be acting and crying over him. No, listen, bro. That's when you was telling me that shit, I'm like, man, no, Aaron. I'm trying to tell you. These women be talking to me, bro. They really be telling me things. Listen, I put my one white homie Derek. Did we remember that white homie Derek we went to the concert with? The Chris Brown, John, and San Jose. Was you there, Aaron? The nigga had red hair, man. That nigga hit my homie Nia that used to work at HitFit. Didn't even tell me. She was like, hey Troy, I want you to put me on with your friend Derek. Derek had been to Akron and everything. He literally came to HitFit and was like, hey blood, I want to train with you. I used to go to Akron U. I'm like, what? Fuck man, yeah, go ahead. Sign up, nigga. White boy. We start going to concerts. Hanging out, nigga, moved to Seattle. Put him on with Nia Hitter. I said, hey, blood, you ain't gonna tell me what you was doing? He said, blood, for real, to keep it real with you, she told me not to say nothing. I said, that's player. That's player. Why would you hit my hand? With that good ass hook like that? Bitch, hey. Why would you throw that hook like that? With that and hit my hand perfect like that? Hard like that, hard as fuck. That's real power in there, my nigga. I know real power. That was real. You need to let me catch your hand and quit playing with yourself. No, Frank did. All right. I'm about to break something down to you. I'm not gonna bust your pack. You're coach with the outside perspective. It says you're right though. Niggas be relying too much on athleticism and speed with no real fundamentals. And this is what I keep telling y'all. Boxing, if something is fun to the mental, it has nothing to do with your athletic skill. I mean your athletic talent. I'm sorry, that's the wrong terminology. Because skills are not has nothing to do with athleticism. Skills have to do with repetition. It's like rapping. That's why I be talking about battle rapping bars. It says Young Measy said, hey, but for real, Frank did better than I expected. He had Tank bruised up more than no, he didn't. You know why? Because my man Aaron is upstairs. If you don't make it 8 rounds in a pay-per-view fight, you was never belonging in there with the man. If you made it to the 10 round mark, if you made it to the 11th and 12th round, those are championship rounds. That means you belong. He stopped him within 8 playing with him and laughing at him, fainting him out his boots. That's an 8 round fighter. Listen, I fucked my eye up before I was able to make it 8 rounds. If I would have fought in a 10 round fight and somebody would have stopped me in 6 or 8, I wasn't a contender. See, they got rules in boxing. You're a prospect when you're fighting 8. When you're in a 10 round fight, you're a contender. When you're fighting 12s, you're a championship contender. You're contending for a championship. These are the actual laws and the rules and the statements that they use in boxing. It's not no shit that I'm making up. Shazam Caldwell saying facts. Sabril lost unanimously. Of course. Listen, boxing is this simple. It's hit and not get hit. Okay, hitting is offensive. Not get hit is defensive. And then the number fucking one rule is protect yourself at all times. That don't mean hit nobody. That means defense. That means without none of the Queensberry rules, hitting below the belt, rabbit punching, hitting with kidney punches, which is rabbit punching, that means boxing is hit and not get hit and protect yourself at all times. That's 3 points. And 2 of them has to do with defense. That means if you give any fucking instruction and it's not defensive instruction first, you failing. I don't give a fuck what you, it ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying. Because the rules of boxing state this. Do you see anyone beating Tank at 135? No. Nobody's gonna beat him. He not. He gotta have inside work. You can't box him for 12. It's been proven. You can't do it. And the moment I keep saying that, niggas gonna say, no, a nigga gonna box him. A nigga gonna box him. A nigga, it's like saying you gonna put pressure on Floyd and beat him. It's never fucking happen. It's just not gonna happen. No, Shakur has the highest probability to beat him on the dice. No, I know why you saying thinking.
It's not what you think, it's what you know.
He do got the highest probability because he got the best skill. Who got the highest probability? Why we don't? You got to explain it. And that's what I'm saying. Who else is going to stand there and beat him? That's what I'm saying. So, but his skill with boxing could possibly have the best chance. But at the same time, that shit is black on black crime. That don't work like that. It just don't. When you put 2 athletic niggas in there with each other, it's who got the most power. And when you get at the highest level, it's gonna be who got the best defense.
No car going on.
That's because I was leaning on the panic key. Sit. Sit. Sit your butt down. I'm gonna start teaching you German. You ain't gonna be you only gonna be responding to German.
Please don't put nothing in my dog mouth.
He can't help it. Yeah, you right. Tank gonna retire undefeated for real unless he move to 140. Then the 140 is not an issue for Tank. His power carry up to 140, and that's where it top out at due to his height. You go to 147, it's not gonna be the same. 140 is where it top out at. You know why? Because Isak Cruz went up to 140. He could go, and that nigga Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios just busted a pack. Yeah, that nigga he really got some decent skill. I know one thing. If he don't get it together, he gonna have a detached retina, cause that one eye just keep getting fucked up because he won't move his fucking head, bro. Mario Barrios. Every fight, it's the same eye. So listen, I notice tendencies, bro. It's that one eye be big as fucking black every fight, bro. You laughing? And I'm being dead serious with you. Every fight, his eye be blew out like that, blood. It's crazy. His last fight he won, but his eye was blew out. And it's like he don't move his fucking head. That be the defining factor in this shit. How you move your head, how you bend your knees. See, people haven't broke this shit down to no other sciences. Listen, it's four ways you can move in boxing. It's north, south, and east to west, and those is in two different type of realms because standing up is standing to north. Too low is south. So going up and down is north and south, and moving your head side to side is east and west. And then stepping front and back is north to south, and side to side, stepping side to side is east and west. Now, if you put all of that shit together, bro, you doing a lot. You ain't even through a punch. You going from tall to changing levels as they call it. Then you moving your shoulders side to side. Then you stepping front, back, side to side, and you pivoting. You ain't through one jab, and you ain't moved to nowhere. I'm just using a compass, a square. You draw a cross and put your foot on the axis. You could turn in a circle. You can move front, back, one step forward, one step backwards, one step to the. It's actually two steps to the side. Because when you go right, you got to step two steps. If you left-handed, you step with the left foot first when you're going left. You stand with the right foot forward when you're going right, but you got to step two steps. Two steps going frontward, two steps, but you only move in one space. But then when you change levels and move your head side to side, you doing so much movement without even going anywhere. That's not a good fight, blood. Like y'all think Shakur was good at the lower weight classes. Listen, I told y'all once he was in them lower weight classes and an African hit him upside his head and he said out of his mouth, hey man, the African was hitting me, so I ain't want to really be in there for that. Hey man, I don't give a fuck what he doing. I watched James Tony. He was in there with Samuel Peterson, the Nigerian Nightmare. Man, that nigga was hitting hard as fuck. You not standing in there with, and when Nigerian Nightmare was in shape, that nigga was skinny, and he'll get your ass out of there. James Tony was standing toe to toe with that nigga like he ain't had no sense.
Troy.
I know what fight ain't your favorite.
Troy.
Hey, he know he laughing because he know what I'm talking about. That's how he got introduced to Twan. Like, and listen, Evander became one of my favorite fighter over time Because the nigga, listen, bro, when you in there with George Foreman multiple times trying to prove something, you crazy. And that's only a 18. Man, that's crazy, my nigga. That's not right. Man, that nigga was in there with that 7 foot one nigga, Evander Holy, and actually beat the nigga.
This is how I stand, right? So like this. This one.
That's all. That's decently right. But your thumbs is need to put your thumbs down.
How do I put more down?
Pull ball your fist up. Your thumb go right here. When you land a shot, you turn it. You don't start with the elbow. You be right here. No, listen. Stand the other way.
I'm not orthodox.
I don't give a fuck. You got to learn it. This is when you have to learn. You have to be shitty till you learn it. You put this hand right here. You turn this hand. This hand go right here. You have to coordinate this hand. That hand. Listen, if you strong with that hand,
No,
that
I'm not with this hand.
I know you are. It's just you have to learn. Actually, you built like your grandfather. That's why you strong like that. You're not really built like Aaron. He built like your granddad. I could tell looking at him the way he's standing, ball his fist up. If your daddy balled his fist up, he'll be looking like Aaron and shit. But looking like your dad. Hey, here go your toothbrush, bro. Listen, when I show you how to box, you're gonna knock somebody the fuck out. Cause that's all I care about. Executing the jab to get the knockout. That's it. You're gonna break him down until he go to fucking bed.
Like this.
No, you gotta turn both of your feet to the side.
Like this.
Yeah, listen. Both of your feet should be facing. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna feel weird. Boxing like this, bro. It's a lateral movement.
Because I'm southpaw. That's
No, you're not. Your right hand is the dominant hand. If you fight with that hand in front, it's gonna make you a one-hand fighter, and whoever take your jab away and your hook, it's gonna be over with.
If I jab, I'll jab with my left hand too. I use both of them.
No, a jab is only with your front hand. Those are the rules of boxing. You stand like this. You see how I'm standing this way? Uh, you my opponent. We right-handed. You standing not you're not standing right-handed.
I'm saying
Stand right-handed.
okay.
Stand right-handed.
Okay.
Okay. Look how I'm standing. Look how you standing. Look how I'm standing and look how you standing. I'm about to knock you out. You're not gonna be able to hit me with nothing.
Yeah, because my body got to be turned when you just hit me.
Yeah, you got to get used to standing this
And also,
way
I can
and
do my
looking
left
this
hand.
way.
I can hit you with that.
No, but you still too square.
How am I supposed to be?
I'm standing how you supposed to be.
Okay, like this?
Yeah. And then this hand goes here and this hand goes here. If you put it in the front of your face, when I jab you, you're not gonna have no momentum from right here to catch the jab, and I'm gonna force your jab into your fucking face.
So, where do I have that?
You put it on the side so you can, cause you supposed niggas, every nigga's supposed to be hooking off the jab, and the hand is quicker than the eye. So if I do this and you catch the jab, and then I go like that, how you gonna catch it if the hand is being here? It automatically come back here. So after you catch it, you automatically catch the hook because everybody's supposed to be sticking, flicking, feinting, and hooking and upping. That's only with the front hand. Sticking, flicking, feinting, hooking, upping.
So, this is orthodox?
That's conventional.
The way I'm saying this, the way you want to have me financial, conventional.
No, no, the way that boxing is gonna have you fighting because your right hand is very powerful. That's it. It's not what I'm doing. When you learn how to throw a good hook and learn how to execute your jab, it's over. That's why you have to learn. You know why niggas? You don't have to learn how to execute the jab standing left-handed because your right hand is already coordinated. Then your left hand gonna be shitty because it's not gonna have no smoke.
Yeah, and also like since I'm not comfortable.
And no matter how sweet you throw the bitch, somebody gonna be like, man, his left hand ain't shit.
That's what like, but also I was just when I was standing like this in the ring, I felt like I was showing more power because there's more like tension in my body since I'm not as comfortable.
Well, that's not power. You don't create power through tension. Power is
Not literally tension. Let's say a word. What's a word?
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
better find it.
It just felt stronger in this because it's like
Yeah, no, because your hand, your dominant hand is in the front, and that's what you think you're supposed to be punching with. Every nigga do that. And then I make them stand the right way and learn it the right way. Because if you don't, you're going to be like Oscar.
Southpaw I feel comfortable, but orthodox I feel stronger. Orthodox.
That's and they still they're gonna get their pack busted in the long run. Everybody feel comfortable with they strong hand in the front, bro, because they want to use it as the jab. The strong listen, you wouldn't hit a baseball with your strong hand in the back because that bitch wouldn't go nowhere. Yeah, you don't swing baseball like that. Yeah, I'm left-handed, so just like boxing, I would stand like that to hit a baseball out the fucking park. And the base that would show you that because you're swinging, it's the same motion. Hitting a baseball and throwing a pitch is just like throwing punches. Like boxing has rules.
And and also with this left leg, with my left, these don't. I use these a lot, but I don't use them as much as this. So these ones are strong. And all because my left thigh is bigger than my right thigh. So I think my left side is bigger.
Blood, what hand you right with?
I can write with
No, what hand you right with?
right.
All right, you right-handed, my nigga.
No, I know that.
Well, then that's it.
But I do certain things.
That no, do you throw a football with your left hand? No, you don't. You throw it with your right hand. You throw punches with your right hand. It goes in the back. You got to build up your jab hand and get coordinated with that bitch. That is the secret to boxing. If you don't, niggas gonna walk through. Your jab is the first punch you learn and the easiest punch to catch and slip. The hook is made to be a follow-up shot after you land a hard power shot with the backhand. You're only supposed to be on the ball of the back of your foot. But it don't matter if you're on the balls of your feet if you don't even know how to get in position to land the jab. I was trying to explain that to Pops last night. He wouldn't let me explain it.
Yeah, because I'm also.
You could be on the balls of your feet all you want. You need to be in position. Joe Frazier wasn't on the balls of his fucking feet. He wasn't even a jabber. No.
This is my official.
The shoulder got to be in front. Look. No, because you doing that because you want to see. Right here, turn your head. Right there. This hand goes right here. Bend your knees. You see this? Why is this open? This should always be touching this, and you should be showing that. Your thumb goes right here. This hand goes right here on the tip of the chin because that's what they're trying to knock out. You want the glove to protect that. This goes down. Right there. The shoulder should be in the front. You see the shoulder? That's your posture. You got to learn how to hold this. Yeah. Because now look, if I'm standing like this, it don't matter how I'm standing. Say I jab. Look how small that space is for me to get once you put on some gloves. And then all you have to do is move the hand right here, catch it, and put it back. You don't have to do shit else.
And also that will be open jab right there.
No, it don't. That's always open. But on somebody who experienced what you will be in there with, it's not open. So you don't even think about landing. You thinking about defending and being the most efficient defender. That's it. If I shoot the jab at you, you catch the jab light because this gives you momentum. Bang. Watch. You cut it too hard. You thinking I'm punching you hard. I just told you catch it light. And you swiped it down. All you do is this. Right there. Jab to me. That's it. See how light I caught it? This is what give you momentum to catch it.
Because what if they punch hard? It's gonna hit my face.
No, this is what gives you momentum to catch it. That's why I told you if you hold your hand right there, I ain't even punch hard. It's gonna hit your face. Now put it right here. Now get ready to catch it. It's never gonna hit you. You don't catch it hard because that make you reach. Now catch the jab. I ain't even did it fast, and I hit you with the check hook. That's why you don't catch it like you just do this. You gotta just practice doing this in front of your face, just like this, bro. And listen, you already too open. And listen, I learned this because your dad was watching George Benton, and when I actually seen him, he literally be to the side and he be like this. Listen, you cannot hit me if I do this because throw the jab at me. Listen, my hand right here. It gotta see how your hand gotta touch my hand before it even come to my face. That's my glove. I ain't even gotta do nothing but this. My hand didn't even move. You throw the right hand, I don't have to roll the shoulder. All I gotta do is pivot. The shoulder already on my chin because I'm looking dead at you. Yeah. Yeah, but you like this. This is MMA. This is boxing. I did them both. Competed.
So
You gotta be like this. Yeah, but you gotta be stepping and turning. It gotta be the shoulder, the hip, and a step with your punch. But you too square. You gotta listen. You see this line? You gotta be on this line just like this. And then watch how I step. See, I'm standing, yup, just like this. Watch how I stepped on the line right here. One, two, three. I never left the line. Your foot left the line. That means soon as you step, watch how I look when I come down the pipe on you with the shots. Young, young, young. Watch what you did. You see how I threw the jab, but my jab supposed to go. Yeah, yeah. Look at your feet. That's why I talk about that because everybody not gonna get it when me showing them. I gotta put them on the line and then show them how their defense is automatically built into your stance. And when you stand like this, niggas don't put your chin down. Niggas don't want to throw punches because there's nothing to throw. Cause look, if I just throw a right hand technically how it's supposed to be thrown, you ain't even moved. But that's gonna force you into your hand. Now I'm throwing it to your head. Take your hand and put it on your brow right here like that. No, open your hand up and do like this. When I throw the right hand, do that. You gotta actually touch your brow. Do it again. No, yeah. That's it. You just caught a right hand. That's it. That's all it is, bro. That's how I be teaching niggas boxing. That's how I teach defense. Look, and then look, after you catch the right hand, catch it. Look, now watch. Take your head down. No, your head. See how you just moved all of that shit? No, that's not your head. Bro, you don't know how to do. Look, see this is how I know you confused. You catching the right. I said, put your head down.
Oh, I'm moving it. Okay.
See, that's how niggas be confused. I'm about to throw the hook. Put your head down and still be looking at the joint. But you looking at me. You ain't got the shoulder in front. See, not because now you done blocking the right hand. Bring the hand down. Put your head down. I'm going to tell you when. Put your head down. Did you get hit with the hook?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
I
oh,
hit your
oh,
hand.
oh,
You put your head down though to protect your temple from getting hit with the hook. So put your head down. No, don't bring your arm up. Put your head down. No, you didn't put your head down because you worried about getting hit. Instead of just doing what I tell you to do. That's it, bro. I did the same thing 4 times. Instead of worrying about, well, no, because I think I'm going to get hit. That's what you thinking in your mind. No, put your head down. That's it, bro. That's it. It takes practice to learn that, bro. It takes real practice. Because then you got to be teaching somebody because it got to be efficient as possible, but still be in the fundamental realm. I had to waste no energy doing it because I have to save the energy for the offense, the output. So when I'm doing defending, I'm catch the jab, catch the right, catch the hook, jab, sauced you. And I did nothing. I did this. Boom, 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 boom. That's all I be teaching those moves right there. These are only defensive moves I teach. Slip to the right, slip opposite, slip in the right hand. You slip in the jab, slip in the right hand. You pull, and then you drop down. That's it. No, you said you was gonna start Monday. We start Monday. Now I'm gonna give you a taste. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, damn. It's just gonna be technical boxing, bro. Stepping with the punches. You do that for about 2.5, 3 weeks. We not doing nothing else. We doing what we call the step drill. You jab for a minute. You throw the right hand for a minute. You throw the 1-2. You do that. Then the next round, you throw the double jab. Then the third round, you throw the triple jab. Then you be starting how to throw the right hand different ways. Then you learn how to throw the 1-2 and then the double jab right hand to the body.
good enough, I'll be able to add my own swagger to it.
It'll just come on. The swagger automatically come. It's you gonna have a boxing personality. Fundamentals is what is with the swagger. When the sharpness of your fundamentals is what shows the swagger. You gonna have your own box. It don't matter how I teach you how to slip. You not Canelo move his head. It don't look like Floyd, but he move his head though. Cornell Whitaker move his head. It don't look like Floyd, but he move his head. Nicolino Luce, he move his head. It don't look like nobody ever seen move their head, but he don't be getting hit
So
though.
you're gonna be taking me running this too?
No, cause that ain't got shit to do with boxing, and that's one thing I keep telling folks. I teach boxing. I don't teach running, nigga. You gonna do how long it take you to run 3 miles? That's how long it's gonna take you to how many slip head movements you gonna do. You gonna do that shit a trillion times. That shit don't teach you boxing. Niggas be like, I want you to train me. Like Jasper, I was gonna have wanted me to train him one time, and he told Mark, yeah, he gonna come get me and we gonna run. And that nigga Mark was like, what? Man, I don't think you know Troy, blood. That nigga not about to run, blood. You about to be in the gym on doing some technical shit. No, because he said, no, blood, that ain't how he do it. I taught my classes like this for years. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck what you paying me. We going in here and we learning fundamental boxing. You can be mad as you want. The TV gonna be playing, and I'm gonna be showing the boxing on the TV. Whatever moves they doing on that TV, I'm gonna turn it into a class, and niggas gonna be really in there learning. That's how I taught them. We not about to be doing none of that shit, cause I seen what it be. Niggas don't know how to catch. Niggas don't know how to catch a jab and execute a jab. That's it. That's it, bro. We not doing none of that. Niggas, listen. I'm on live still. I don't even realize it, and I done gave you a whole boxing lesson, and niggas still in here listening. Let's go over some of the comments. He's saying Young Measy said if Tank and Loma Shakur he beats both of them KO, then he gotta be one of the greatest boxers pound for pound of all time. No, he gotta beat he gotta beat Tiafimo too. He gotta stop Tiafimo Lopez. And he gotta stop everybody at 140.
Damn man need to be going to get Bud if he's shooting for that greatest of all time these days.
Man, dog, it's so listen, I'ma tell you why. Because the fact that niggas with just so many undisputeds didn't happen. And this is how I know we back into the golden era of boxing. Because everybody is getting a pack busted. Nigga, Tyson Fury is one of the greatest. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
He just got his shit split too.
And he be out that fucking and he listen, he went head to head with Deontay Wilder 3 times. And listen, I still think he cheated. My glove ain't never did that in no fight. I'm sorry, gentlemen. That's not a thing. I don't care what you say. I got my own eyes. He finessed them gloves, blood. He did. And it's been done before in boxing. Margarito, Kid Gal no, not Kid Galvin. Um, the one guy from Panama got the lifetime ban. See, some one of his fighters killed somebody.
Finesse them gloves. Left and he took it right back.
They tried to do that shit to Floyd with them when Maidana was
Shit
getting
hot.
away.
Oh, play the block.
Something wrong with my man Aaron. He goes dumb hard. He has ran. Listen, this how I know niggas can live in this atmosphere. Cause in my apartment, I be having random outbursts, but I'm actually talking to y'all niggas, and y'all seen it. That when I came back, that man from Ethiopia, who was the head guy at the apartment complex, said, "Troy, Hamza, I'm sorry. There's people in the building that are scared of you. I get it. You're a black man." I said, "Man, no, I don't get it. Cause I don't talk to nobody in here. I'm in here minding my business, having my own tantrums and screaming, kicking it, playing loud music, hitting chicks, hitting the broad I be hitting. Like, no, blood. What is you scared of? I ain't threatening nobody."
Darkest. That's why they scared of you, darkest.
Hey, listen, and
Darkest.
I get it. Hey,
Darkest.
darkest. That's hard. Darkest.
Darkest. You know what's going on.
Hey, that's a hard ass name. Listen, Darkis. Darkis. Darkest. Man, Frank got his pack busted, y'all. He did. He did, man. He got garlic butter put on his bean. Yeah, laugh, ho. Darkest. He got his pack busted, y'all. I mean, I get it. Dan Coda said Frank got packed the F up. He listen, bro, an 8 round package. That means he was a prospect. But you got to think about it. Boxing don't lie. Frank got 18 fights. That's still a prospect level of number of fights. That's what I'm saying. He a prospect for real in the game. And listen, if you look at his box rec, no, look at his box rec. They put him in there with somebody with a whole bunch of fights early. One fight. It's like, God, listen, it was so many fights, bro. I was like, damn, I didn't even know Tank fought somebody like this with that many fights. You gotta remember, he fought Pedraza early. And listen, he said Floyd was trying to get him beat. And he knocked him out brutally. And he was never the same again. He did, though. And Pedraza beat Bud in the Amis. Yeah. It's all about numerology, blood. Listen, listen, in the Bible they got a book called Numbers. So when people say the Bible ain't science, that's cap. My sister said that. She was like, that's not real science. I said, what are you talking about? It's a book in the Bible called Numbers. What? Why you think in the Bible it say 144,000 gonna go to heaven? They talking about your strands of DNA. You get 72 from your mother and 72 from your father. That's 144. That's two RNAs coming together. Masculine and feminine, yin and yang, creating life in the physical world through conceiving, thinking about sex. And one thing you do want to listen to this bar, you will definitely get your mind sex played with in that ring. That's why they say he beating your ass.
Play.
Get
Get Knight outside. His ass be all over this floor up in here, cause you know how he get.
he actually gave Knight a bath today.
Did he get outside?
Yeah, I done took him outside a couple times. He shit it twice. These niggas don't even be feeding a nigga.
He don't fuck with Knight like that.
I be having to get a nigga water
He don't fuck with Knight.
and give him food a couple times a day. I seen his ribs starting to show.
Aaron waiting on his kids to come. He said, "Fuck Knight."
Listen, Aaron, I'm telling you, how hard you be hitting. I seen that nigga stunting with them dogs on the gram. I know what type of nigga that is. Listen, how hard you be hitting, my nigga. Learn that left hook. Listen, you could be like Gerald McClellan, but with head movement.
I didn't even hit your head.
You don't, bro. I'm a professional and I study boxing. I study. I got a flex nimbo. I got all types of shit.
I've been throwing me ass smack.
Bro, I be punching hard because I practice accuracy and no, listen, when you hit my hand, all four knuckles landed and you rolled your shoulder and you cocked your elbow up enough to land a solid hook.
Yeah, it took me a while. My dad got that one. He taught me that one. The elbow position.
Yeah, because I was the master at that elbow. Nigga, what? You better watch that fight. Nigga, when he didn't take no trash out, that referee unlaced them shoes. And then I asked somebody what that means. Listen. I'm about to give you a real bar, a real life boxing bar.
What?
Look it on the tape. So when you not listen, I asked somebody. No, yes they did, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I really asked somebody, and the referee told me, and he said he you don't want to hear it. I get it. Listen, he's the referee said you gotta have blood flow in your feet. The referee, I said, cause when I seen knock dude out, and the girl said, "Oh fuck." Listen, I made a joke about it. And I said, "Yeah, unlace this fucking boot." And I know you do because I was like, we used to say it, Aaron, unlace this fucking boot. We used to say it, bruh. I was like, yeah, and that's because when he knocked out, the referee came over and he just casually pulled his shoestring and unlaced both of them. And I was like, why the fuck did he do that? And I kept saying, why did he do that? And I asked him, he said, because when you get knocked out in your nervous system, that shockwave, and your shoes be tied up so tight, you need that blood flow to go all the way from your feet and do a complete circle back up to your brain so it can clear itself through the liver. I said, oh my God. I said, damn, referees really know shit. It fucked me up because I'm joke because when I knocked him out, I looked at the shit so much because I thought the nigga was faking because I ain't never knocked nobody out in a professional fight to where because in my mind I'm thinking, man, I gotta hit this nigga hard, and I ain't even think I had about hitting him hard. My real thought was because Sean Estrada's brother was like, you gotta put your punches together, Troy. You throwing one at a time, and I'm like, it's the first round, and he's running, and I'm still landing the cleaner shots. But in my mind, I'm saying that's why I'm fighting, and I'm jabbing, and I drop him with a jab. I'm like, the round is over with. I already won it, so I could take my time. So I come to him. I try to throw a jab. I try to throw a jab to the head, a right hand to the body, and he pivot. And then I didn't turn as quick because the nigga was getting all the way out of there. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to leave myself open enough to when I throw this right left hand to the body, he gonna think I'm open, and I'm gonna turn right into a fucking right hook. I'm gonna turn into an overhand right. Cause my coach taught me that shit. So when I threw the left hand, he was gonna think I was open, and I was gonna turn the right hand over right into his fucking head and knock him out. And I was like, cause he won't open up. He keep moving around. And listen, I'm thinking all Mexicans come forward. This nigga moving around trying to box all stupid. I'm like, man, why? When he was like, put throw more than one. I threw the 1-2 and I tried to hop in quick and he tried to hold me and I pushed him off. And right in that second, I said, man, I got it. This is my chance. I got to throw the hook fast as I can. And I threw it fast as I can to the chin. And I caught him and I'm like, what? I ain't even hit him that hard. And this when I realized it don't matter how hard you hit somebody. It does not fucking matter. It's the technique and the speed of the shot, and it gotta hit the button. You gotta whip that hip. You gotta be, and he can't see it. It gotta be fast enough to where he can't see it, and you gotta hit that chin. And you gotta be it can't be, it gotta be a elbow up. And when I people was like it was an uppercut, and I'm like, no, it was a hook. And that's why when he dropped, I looked down with him like, what the fuck? And his eyes was rolling. He went quick, and then that's when I was like, oh shit, he really is knocked out. And I turned around and walked away. And I remember when Kareem knocked out that nigga Tito on ESPN, and he got low, and when he knocked, he caught him at the bell, like the bell went off like ding, and boom, and dude fell, and his butt was in the air. And Kareem was walking away like, ooh, and you could see Kareem's face saying, ooh, I hit him hard as fuck. He probably sleep. And he got low and he was kind of doing it. And I watched it a whole, but I'm like, man, he fucked him up. And then shout out to the 1212 in the chat. It's 12 likes and 12 people in there. That's 24. 2 and 4 and 6. And that means you got the listen, you got the power of God, but not the right to ignore God's law. Follow the law of God with the love and joy that grows out of the understanding of the laws, and God's spirit will flow through your being, blood. That's a law. Choose to follow to you have the power but not the right to ignore law. And boxing got law. And I'm telling you, listen, blood, Amir Khan hit harder than Berto, but Berto was faster than Amir Khan. But Khan throw faster combinations. But yeah, because this is why. Because he threw combinations fast. Berto had explosive speed. Yeah, because you pressure bother niggas, and Khan used to pressure niggas with accumulation of punches. That's the fact. Berto be waiting and trying to jab and do black shit. Yeah, that shit didn't work on me. What I don't want to be, listen, hitting me hard as fuck. Oh no, you hitting hard as fuck. Listen, I gotta rethink this. I'm gonna be on the inside, but I gotta think because the power that you hitting me with, it's hurting.
You call.
And I'm telling you
Turn on your camera.
that is different.
Turn on.
Combination had Khan had combination. Like, listen, when he start throwing a double jab and he land that bitch, he's throwing a 1-2-3-2 or 1-2-5-2-3-2, and then he ripping three body shots, then coming back upstairs. The moment he see a high guard, he's automatically programmed to throw fucking punches. That's literally what he got him knocked out by Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia was in the high guard. He went into that rhythm of punches that he throw. Danny Garcia threw that fucking hook. He didn't know how to move his head. Got his fucking head knocked off.
Watch, you gonna start getting pimples because that's what you desiring.
If you would have put Andre Berto in there with Danny Garcia be waiting too much. And Andre Berto fast. He gonna be moving and throwing that fast jab. And Danny Garcia not gonna be able to time that. Andre Berto gonna see him. Oh no, he gonna throw that one shot. And Andre Berto gonna hop out, hop back in on some amateurs, and fuck around and stop you. Cause Andre Berto still fight like an amateur. He actually was nicer when he was with the white boy for real.
Alright then, bye.
Cause Andre Berto fought some niggas coming up. He was one of them. He was one of Al Heyman's first niggas, and he fought some real niggas. Berto fought some real contenders coming up. It's just he never progressed out of his amateur style. He slapped still. He was fast. He'll give you problems in there with the speed if you couldn't handle it. That shit I got in there with him. That shit didn't work on me.
Hello?
You too small.
So you
And
want
once
me
I
to.
felt his power, I'm like, he ain't hitting hard like that. So I'm gonna come to
Oh
you,
no,
bitch.
so did I do it right?
And listen, I text Virgil about it. He begged me not to box him. Cause if I would have got on that boxing shit in there, I would have knocked his fucking ass out. And it don't matter what 8 ounces on. That's when Aaron would be trying to say that
I
shit
didn't
too.
say that. I didn't
Because
say
listen,
nothing about CPS.
when the way we sparred, if we figured you out in sparring, we definitely have kill you in a real fight. We practicing for the real fight when we spar.
And what did it say after you were finished?
No, Prime American couldn't beat. Well, no. Prime Amir Khan could beat Andre Berto because he was a better boxer, and he that nigga Khan, that amateur boxing shit, man, that nigga beat the shit out of Zab Judah with the jab and the speed of combinations, man. That nigga Khan will box your ears off. Khan beat Maidana. He was fucking drunk in there and stayed on his feet. But he stopped. He stopped. He listen. Maidana was hard for anybody. He gave Khan and Floyd and Broner problems. He was just gonna be hard because he could punch, and Argentinians can box. Shit, Sergio Martinez was an Argentinian. Lucas Matisse and Diego Chavez. All them niggas was hard. Diego Chavez was on Keith Thurman's ass. And I really scored him a fight over Tim Bradley. Yeah, Mir Khan busted Paula Malinaji's pack because he could fucking box. That he was a silver medalist, and that nigga had a good ass fast jab. And he know how to move on that boxing shit. But he had bad fundamentals, bruh. I noticed my first time sparring him. I thought I was tripping. They stopped letting me spar a nigga like that. Yeah, we gonna get 2 rounds with you. Well, hey, man, why the fuck am I here? Listen, one time, Ricardo Williams Jr. came to Khan in shape, and listen, it was not even a thing. Listen, he sparred him when he was out of shape. Khan was fucking him up. He had Ricardo Williams Jr. had just came off a fight win. He came to the con camp. Me and Berto literally watched him put a fucking listen. They are both silver medalists. Me and Berto watched Ricardo Williams Jr. do shit. I didn't even listen. I seen him do the real fucking life Pernell Whitaker, dog. He was slipping body punches on Khan. Literally doing unreal shit to where Khan couldn't do nothing. I was like, oh my God, it is levels. Because Ricardo Williams Jr. won a silver medal in the Olympics. I seen him in shape and I seen him out of shape. Listen, and another thing too, he really was a little nigga because Khan was way bigger than him. He was like, man, that nigga Khan big for real. And when I realized that, I'm like, damn, he is. Because Khan was a little taller than me. So to Ricardo Williams Jr., he was really shorter than me. You know, that nigga was a little boxing Pernell Whitaker type nigga in the amateurs. Nigga got out of jail, bought bricks, and went to jail. Went straight to Fed type shit. Cincinnati shit. Like Broner said, back on that dumb shit. You definitely are. Jesus Soto Corraz. I do. That nigga was a hard nosed Mexican. Soto Corraz was a hard nosed Mexican. I actually seen him. He little was fuck for real. Yeah, Carmel. I talked to him on the live chat on the platform. Uh-uh. I know who Carmel Moulton is. Mm, Javon Walton, 17-1 and 0. No, but listen, that's I know who he is. Carmel Moulton. He gonna be good. He been around Floyd and them since he was 8. He stay in the gym. Dave too big for him. He fight at like 126 or some shit like that.
Oh, he's with Kyle.
Like he's small. Like a good big man always beat a good little man. That's the boxing rule. Because they could do what you could do, and they big. And that weight, it don't just matter when they punching you, even if you slipping them. When you hitting a heavy bag that's moving around, and you gotta catch it. That shit is tiring. Like that shit dumb tiring. Yeah, blood classic fight. Jesus Soto Corral. Oh yeah, Andre Berto really could have beat Soto Corrales, but he fucked his shoulder up. And you know why? Because he was blowing up to 190 and cutting down to 147. That was it. That was he told us that. He actually told me and Aaron that when Aaron was going to pick up his white Mustang. Yeah, Jesus Soto Corral skinny in real life. When I seen him in person, I'm like, that's what I said. Even then when I was fighting, I said, this when I really knew boxing wasn't what I thought. I'm like, man, that nigga ain't. I'll fuck him up. I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with experience at this point. Once I get enough fights, this is how I thought about boxing. Once I got in there with that nigga Lugo for the 6 rounder and I felt how tired that was, I'm like, well, no, I know how this gonna work in a 10 rounder and anything because 6 rounds is a different pace. Like you can't lose 2 rounds. You can't lose more than 2 rounds. So that's still damn near an amateur scrap. 8 rounds is a little different, but it still ain't that long. Them 10s and 12s is different. That's what I'm saying. That's listen. After Lugo in that 6 rounder, I was like, after I fight another 6 rounder, I'ma know if that nigga Lugo really was him. When I fought another 6 rounder, I'm like, oh no, I know now. And then, dude, my eighth fight, I was like, this is my last 6 rounder. I'm not even going to eight. I'm trying to fight a 10 piece. I start asking Dre about them 10 pieces. And then I remember because Ricardo Pinell had a fight and he was like, Blood, I need 10 rounds. I'm like, straight? He like, yeah. I'm like, all right. And Ramon was timing them. And I literally was like, I don't even know. This nigga Ricardo big for real. I'm like, damn, I never just did 10 rounds of real professional work. I was like, and this the time me and Aaron was doing this one waist movement when we be rocking back and forth, kind of pulling and going side to side, kind of in the shell. And we was doing it and learning how to shoot off of it to the guts. And I start doing that shit. And I was like, every time he start throwing punches, I'ma just go into that movement. I'm gonna take my time and just literally take my time. Go to the jab and go to his fucking guts and take my time. I'm not gonna give a fuck. I'm when it, and I really was sparring. Ramon was watching the shit, taping it, not doing the timer, and I just was literally taking my cold hard time.
I'm starting to be tired.
All right, go to bed.
Are you gonna be down here like
You know I'm about to go upstairs because you ugly. Hey, where's Ramon Matthews from? Ramon Matthews is from Baltimore, and then his dad almost got his brains blown out or something like that. And then they moved to Southeast DC. He's from the DMV area. I really know cuz. His mom live in Australia. I know I'm telling the truth because it's 12:12 in the chat. That means Heru is here because that's 24 and 2 and 4 is 6. He was actually watching that sparring, and I literally busted my nigga Ricardo's fucking pack. And I remember when I got done, I was like, damn. I was like, I get it now. I was like, I really could do that 10 rounder because I really realized in boxing, the hardest fights is coming up. When you really get them, listen, every fight that them my nigga Aaron fought on TV, man, them niggas wasn't good like that. It was them fights like the Deshaun Johnsons that he talking about. That nigga was 25 and 25 or some shit like that. That nigga was tough as nails, dog. Nigga was in camp with Triple G, and he wasn't even that big. I remember this nigga Aaron ran like an 8 piece off to his chin in real life. The nigga just took it. And listen, he went to his fucking home city. Yeah, Ramon is from B More in DC. He even sparred like them niggas in that high guard shit. Yeah, man. So listen, hit that cash out. Name of the game is defense and having inside work. Now listen. Hey, listen. I don't care. They can be playing that in heaven, and the angels are gonna stop and be like, "Hold on, is that Snoop? I love it." And they're gonna be like, "Oh no, that's one of them songs. That's hey, excuse me, hold on. Can the preacher hold on? I love it. That LBC. Yeah, yeah, we about to end this live because my nephew trying to get some rest because he tired off that boxing lesson. So listen, defense having inside work because even though he was terrified of Tank, I'm just done. Ain't nothing even I could say. He fainted him one time and his boots came off. His boots came off. So listen, you guys have a good night. You gotta realize that boxing is fundamentally based. It's rules. And the fights, the rules that we going over with boxing are shown through the fights. You can literally see the rules of boxing when you watch the fights. Ain't no excuses. Listen, you got the you got the you have the power of God, but not the power to ignore God's law. Remember that. It's the sixth law, the law of Heru, and we're in the season of it. In the Medu Nectar, we're in the season of Heru, which is truth over emotions, and you have the power but not the right to ignore God's law. Choose to follow the law of God With the love and joy that grows out of the understanding.
So
And the power will flow through you. Hey, listen, y'all know it. I'm in her tap. One